Welcome to your Dealmaker CRM. We're going to be talking about the Buyers app. Now, the Buyers app is where you're going to be inputting your cash buyers, investors, people that you find on Facebook investor groups, people that you find while you're networking at a real estate event. These are your buyers. These are the people that you're going to be sending your deals to via email, via SMS, and you want to have them in your CRM to make this process as seamless as possible. Now, you can upload an Excel sheet if you have a big list. If you already have like a database, you can upload an Excel sheet. If you don't, you might have to do things a little bit manually. Let's say you found a buyer at a networking event. You can do it manually. So we're going to do SWOT test. I'm a new buyer and we're going to save it. Now we want these buyer types is very important because depending on how you want to send your deal, whether you want to send it to just new buyers, whether you just want to send it to repeat buyers, whether you want to just send it to VIP buyers, this is how you would filter it out. Now your corp is the corp that you have. So this is direct buyers nationwide, our company, our wholesaling company. Dispo manager is going to be myself. My VA, I'm going to be choosing Nick as my VA. Again, if you don't have a virtual assistant, that's definitely fine. And let's begin. So you want to collect as much information from the buyer, at least their phone and email. These are the two most important parts because you want to send them text messages and you want to send them emails. So I would definitely try to get their phone number and get their email. Now, if you're able to, now this is later on, if this is like a repeat buyer, someone that you've done business before with, you're going to have their LLC name, you're going to have their business address, you're going to have all this information because you've already closed with them before. That way you can make the process easier when you sell them another deal later on. This happens a lot. You're going to have so many repeat buyers because when you close a deal with one buyer and everything goes smooth and seamless, you ask them for their criteria, like what else are you looking to flip? And then you go and target those types of properties to give to this buyer again, just because you've worked with them once and everything worked out well. So you try to find them more deals. So if you do have the information from the buyer's information, you're going to need it to utilize it again for the next deal. Now, the buyer source, this is all about tracking KPIs, keeping you organized and knowing where your sources are coming from. So for this one, I'm going to just do a referral. Now, preferred exit, like what do they like to do? Are they in fix and flip? Are they in rental? Are they in new construction? That way you know what type of deals to send them, right? If someone just does fix and flips in general, why would I send them a rental deal, right? I mean, at the end of the day, I probably would still send it because you never know, but at least I know that their main focus is fix and flips. They're not really interested in rentals. So fix and flip, their experience level, if you're able to get this information out of them, this is more when you're networking, like, oh, I just started flipping. I've only done 2 deals. The more information you have on the Podio, the more information you have on your buyers, the better chances of you closing that deal. So let's see, are they a realtor? Are they a builder? Are they a landlord? A lot of the times they're realtors, a lot of the times they're builders, contractors, and then preferred language, and then preferred state. Now, this is important because you want to keep track of everything. So if you're sending buyers to just New Jersey, if you're sending buyers to just New York, I know some people do virtual markets and do multiple markets. So you want to get their preferred state. Are they approved by a lender? Are they able to get funding? So this is where you would get their proof of funds, and you can get that from like a hard money proof of funds, or they can send you like a bank statement. And this is how you kind of verify a buyer if they're actually going to be real buyers. And then close deal history if they have any. And then here is the part that is amazing. So let's say this is just one manual buyer that you met at a real estate event. You got all his information and you have this deal that you really like. So let's say I have this deal, 610 Crescent Drive, and it fits my buyer's criteria and I want to send it to him. So all I have to do is add the deal because it was already on our Dispo app, add it right here. I'm going to create a poster PDF. So it's going to create an actual PDF of the deal itself. And then I'm going to be able to send it to this buyer. We can also send them a message via SMS. So I can say test and send an SMS. And our SMS history will all show up right here. And then back down here, we have the AI helper where if you have any questions and need AI's help, it'll all be right here. So in terms of the PDF, so this is what your buyer would get. So obviously I haven't filled out any information on this deal, but what they would get is the exit strategy. So this would be a fix and flip, the bedroom, bathroom, the number of units, number of stories, size, square footage, 3 comparables, purchase breakdown. So your purchase price, your renovation, your after repair value, and the LTV. So if it's at a 70%, 60%, whatever the case may be. So this is something that would be custom built based on the deal. So the more information you have on a deal, the more information we can send to your buyers. And these are links. So you'd have a picture folder that would be connected. You'd have a showing request. So these are all web forms that you had on your Corp app. So when they click on this link, they're able to actually go through the form and schedule a showing and also make you an offer. Now, let me actually show you what these links look like. So if you guys remember, back in your Corp app, you had these web forms added that you can plug into different websites, you can plug into different PDFs, whatever the case may be, but these are forms that are connected back into your Podio. So for this one, let's say we're going to be talking about the Buyers app. This is our Buyers app. So if anyone wants to join your Buyers app to access your exclusive inventory, to join your buyers list, you would offer them this form. This is where they'll plug in their full name, their phone number, their email. So basically everything that you saw on Podio that we filled out. So as you can see, basically everything that we were filling out manually for a cash buyer, it would be something that the cash buyer can fill out themselves using one of your web forms. Now, all your web forms can be found on your Corp app. So it looks something like this, your Corp app, and that will have all your web forms, and these are all connected. So if anyone fills out this form right here, it'll show up on your CRM itself. Now, best part is you also have the Showings app. Now, the Showings app is when people are scheduling an actual showing. I'm going to do it for this deal. You can do it manually. You can plug in a time that someone wants to go visit the property. You can put the access code, showing instructions, put their full name, their email, their phone number, and send them information about this deal, confirm the showing, and then you have a calendar to show when the property is going to be viewed, and you can connect this with the homeowner or if there are tenants inside, and you can see everyone's schedule. If you don't like it in a calendar mode, that's completely fine. You can put it as like a table mode if that's easier for you to read. But this is the Showings app. So you can do it manually by adding a manual showing, or you can use one of the web forms that you found on the Corp app. Let me actually show you. So here on your Corp app, right at the bottom, you have a Showings app. Now, this is a form that you would send your cash buyers if they want to schedule a showing. They will plug in the deal that they're looking for. Obviously, there's no options now, but if you have other deals on your system, you would add them here, and they would plug in which deal it is. They'd plug in the requested time, their full name, their email, their phone number, and they would schedule their showings. And then you on your app itself can either approve it, deny it, or whatever the case may be. So a showing was requested. Do you approve it? Do you deny it? Do you want to schedule it? Are they attending? Are they not attending? Which one of your dispo managers is going to be there with the homeowner, with the cash buyer? So all of this is available on the Showings app itself.